Happy Monday, day traders. My name is Francois Blais. I believe that you got and spend a nice weekend with your family and your friend. You came here for knowing what will potentially happen this week on the financial market. So let me doing that for you. It's your first time to discover me. My name is again Francois Blais. I'm the main trainer and founder of Global Street Trader Academie (GSTA), which is an online academy that we teach people how to trade stock, bond, indices, ETF, forward contract, CFD, and also portfolio strategy in global equity market and also bond market. So very nice academy. You can take the time to go in to see our website, which is www.globalstreettrader.com. Okay. So before that we jump in on the financial market, we have the obligation to read this disclaimer because trading is not unfortunately, it's not a game, right? So you need to be aware of the potential risk for losing money. Even also you can be a millionaire, why not? So, but you need to apply those basic principle to protect first your capital. This is very important, right? All right. So weekly market analysis number 6. It's gonna be a busy day, right? This weekend. It's gonna be a busy week because we have a couple, a lot of macroeconomic data releasing. We do have like the free ECB, the free central banks, which is ECB, OIBA, and BOC, which they probably keep the rate interest unchanged. And we do have also the GDP in Italia. We have also the PMI, which is a purchasing manager index. We have also retail sales in the Europe zone on a monthly basis. So yeah, it's gonna be a very huge week. We have also a NFP on the Friday. We have also trade balance in Canada. We have again a weekly petroleum status report for the crude oil stock. We have a building permits. We do a lot. We have a GDP also in Japan, like Japan and also Australia and also Europe zone. So it's a very busy week. So very careful with this week because there's a lot of macroeconomic data releases. So yeah, it's I prefer that if you're not sure to what to do in the financial market, you can stay out of market because there's a lot of news. So it could affect massively if you're day traders, right? So here is the basic product that we take a look through this financial broadcast. So it's a USD CAD, Dow Jones, gold, and Euro bond. So let's jump now to the financial markets. Okay, so here it is the charts of the USD CAD, our traditional USD CAD chart. We're starting every week with that, and as you can see here, we potentially validating like a double bottom right here, a double bottom. I just like show you with the ellipse here, right? All right. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay. A bit difficult. Okay. So here it is, the double bottom here. And we do have like a neckline here, which is kind of transversal and diagonal off, such as PUC, which is test all these lateralization of this ascending channel right here. And it's a very nice because it's looking like a fork, right? And the markets test that. So technically it's very it's a great level of it's a great level to to see what would potentially the point that market will stop and then make a break technically, right? So that's why I put that here, and this is level where I'm expecting to short USD CAD, because when we see like in the first, our first impression that we see as a illustrating again here, it's looking at the down bottom for sure. But don't forget that we do also have a consolidation here, right? So it could like cancel this fantastic double bottom that we illustrated here, because most of traders in the world could see this, that this trading this pattern here could be some of in ascending wedge, right? Or you know, like well, yeah, ascending wedge enlargement, those kind, right? I can also illustrate that for you if you want it here, like this, right? It's still valid, right? Look, it's still valid, this ascending, oh no, sorry, descending wedge of enlargement, right? And the markets, you know, as long as we going down, and the market is just like putting the widening of the lateralization, so you're going to test here, so we probably get out of the trade here, and then when it's stuck here, I'm expecting to do a pullback here before that, and then probably we'll be going up, right? So that's why it's very tricky pattern here, because we could see that we could see some of double bottom here with the neckline around here, and so what people like looking to buy this market, but definitely to the short mid-terms or long terms with this chart, I'm looking to short at this orange level here, which is 133,400 and 133,700, right? But this week for sure we are bull on USD CAD, and I will show you after the end of this presentation the global macroeconomic recap that I put it here for you. Okay, so be be a bull in intraday for USD CAD, because I prepared this proposal Saturday. So from Sunday night, which is the open of the forex market, the this chart has already starting to going, because my strategy first was to doing a consolidation here on the 132 to under 10, and then buy this low here to going to test the previous here. But apparently the market still have the east choice, so to going directly. So I'm just waiting here, and then at the fail for this level, I will going to short this market. Okay, so here's my strategy on USD CAD. So let's go now to the Dow Jones, DJIY. So the DJIY, it's a very tricky market as well right now, because the markets are like having overpriced this potential agreement with in the trade deal with China and United States, right? So that's why right now even even Donald Trump said that they're very close to they're near to close the deal on the for the trade with China and United States. The market has been already priced that, so we stuck between this level, which is very crucial, at the 26,220 and 25,850, right? So this level here is very tricky, and as you see here, the market seems to be in a pause, because we closed this market previously is looking to close at like some of a pin bar, but the pin bar is coming at the end of this bullish movement. So you precede a bullish movement here on the top, which is not a great sign, necessarily a great sign, because we doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 week in the row in the green, and we close with this candle here at the it's kind of a resistance here, major resistance. So it's not like necessarily a great sign for the index. So they have already overpriced that. So that's why this news that which is communicating by the U.S. government, which is said that they near to close a trade deal with China. It's a kind of like a political communication, right? As long that they discuss and it's going really well, they will let the market know that it's easy going. But as long that they will just have some like a misleading, or not like not agreement at some certain point, they will let you know that that is not a great deal to sign for now, right? So that's why the market are not sure if it's true or not, because it has been already overpriced this level here. So that's why I recommend you to be, to stay neutral for this week, or also looking to short at each highest point that you can get around here or there, right? For now, I'm not looking to going until the 26,860, right? We're just waiting for this level around here, and then after we'll see what happened. Okay, so let's go now to the gold. Gold, it's very fun actually, because gold for the previous week it was like strongly bullish, and now it's just starting to make a pause. Why? Because well, there's like a gold follow the news on the Great Britain, which is negotiation for the Brexit, and is followed to the progression of the dollar, and of as well for the the process, negotiation process with China and United States, right? So as long that it's going well in that side, gold will probably a fall up, a fallout. Okay, so that's why here the gold, as you will see at the end of this presentation, I said the speculative entry for gold, to buy gold, would be 1280, right? 1280 is somewhere here, right? Here. This is gonna be a speculative entry, but for me, I looking to buy gold between 1265 to 1240. Okay, this is a 20 is a 25 range, so it's huge zone to looking to buy gold. But as you see here, if you're day traders, you can buy gold here, right? You can buy gold to the 1265, so looking to have a retracement to going to test like a previous high. Or if you're swing traders and you want like the maximum low risk as much as possible, you can looking to buy gold to the 1240, so around here, right? So that's why my because I'm not looking gold on day traders. I'm looking gold for the swing traders, because we know the potential of gold, right? We know, and we involve in the narrow, ascending channel, narrow ascending channel here. So it's a great. It's not bad that the market could, get a break, because it's normal. It's the market not evolve to the like rectilinear movement, is doing like impulsion consolidation. So that's why we as long that the market doing as long that market is the higher low coming to higher high, so it's show us that the potential the potential for reaching the previous high, which is 1370 or 1305 here, it's we know that the background movement of the gold has been is a bullish movement. So we not we not hurry up to buy gold, right? We can put the moving average in daily quotation and see here that this blue line here is between the quarter moving average and the semester moving average here, right? Is it between them? So the market could going test here and then going on the top, right? This scenario, it's still valid. It's depend on the global macroeconomy. It's depend also on the geopolitical risk. So we'll see after the end of this after this show. Okay. Let's go now to the bond market, Eurobond. So Eurobond has been bullish through the last previous session. So bond markets looking to the follow the situation on Europe with Italia and also the ECB, the central banks, and they prepare some of emergency measure to refinance the company for stimulating the economy. So it's a kind of reinject the money to the economy that they call TLTRO, which is target long-term refinancing operation. So it's a kind of QE for company. So we might be have like a bullish bias. So that's why I always tell you through like the previous financial broadcast that you have to be bullish on the bond. If you follow me since long time, you must not aware, you're not surprised to that, right? And also in the day traders, if you're trading bond, your bond at the on the futures contract in your day trader on the rate markets, you could see this ascending channel, which is very narrow here, right? And let me draw that for you. So as long that we stay on this ascending channel, don't looking to short the market, okay? Because it's bull, right? We evolve in this narrow channel. So you buy the bottom, you sell the top, or you take your profit to the top to let the market breathe. And a very easy strategy, just follow the market, okay? It's the market is a guide, right? we not trade what we're thinking, we trade what we see, right? So here we bull, and it's normal that the market take a brief sometimes, because you not just evolve the market like directly. So we see here that we're starting to we open in the green, so potentially we accelerated that. And also it's based on the speculation that this week the ECB, sorry, we probably keep the rate interest in change, right? So that's why we probably have like a speculate movement here, right? So let's go now to the recap for the global macroeconomic. So this week, as I said, is a busy week, right? And in overall, the global macro strategy that we do have to understand is the fact that we do have like a U.S. political turmoil with like the Cohen affair and the Mueller affair also. So it's putting like a bearish bias on dollar index. We have also the Huawei CFO, which is Sabrina Mengzhu, which she wants to sue Canada, and also with the bad Canadian macro data, it's going a bearish. It's putting a bearish bias on the loonie actually. But in terms of mathematically and mechanically, don't forget that this forex pair USD CAD here is a fraction, right? So if you have like negative bearish bias and negative bearish bias here at the CAD, so it's kind of minus on minus, it's equal plus, right? So that's why mechanically the USD CAD will be bullish, right? I prepared this weekly market strategy to the Saturday. So that's why those levels here could sometimes be a bit delayed, because the market is very dynamical. So yeah, but in overall, with those, for those reasons, the market for this week, USD CAD could be bullish, and our short-term target will be the zone of dollar 33 400 until dollar 33 700, which is the basic level that will I'm intend to short USD CAD for now. But this week I'm still and bullish. So and even the market doing like a back to the this level, like the dollar 3285, which is the Z2C, which is zone of control. So dollar 32,050. This level would be a nice level to buy this low. Okay, so very very mindful of that. Okay, be mindful of that. So military tension also in Pakistan and India, and also the failure of at the nuclear summit between United States and North Korea, which is putting it's jeopardized the global equity market. So it's kind of institute there, right? And also we stuck to the high level of resistance. We do also have we could see an overpriced movement based on the fact that people or institutional traders are looking to to buy index because they think that United States and China have make I agreed to make a deal in their negotiation, because they consider that nobody could win if they're not sign a deal, right? Which is like absolutely brilliant, right? But we are in politics. We do have like a very careful with that, because they just play with the word, and it depend on the tone of the speech, right? So very careful with that, and watch this level, as I mentioned here, 26,022 point to 25,850, which is 370 points. So it's a huge zone for day trading. So if I'm BU, I won't trade in this area. I'm just waiting that the market going to fail in this level here or this level here, not play between that, okay? Because it could be difficult for you. So as I said, positive echo between China and United States for the trade deal agreement. It's putting already overpriced for equity. We do also have a Mexico, which is threatens to not ratify the USMCA if United States do not lift like the potential risk of tariff, right? So this is a kind of bad exposure for the dollar, and also it could affect a bit for the emerging market. So dollar, actually, I can show you quickly the evolution of the DXY. So right now we do have like a brief, because we fell on this midterm level here, but that's why I'm telling you to be a bull on the USD CAD. But as this zone here, if I'm putting like the close level, you have to be very careful with this resistance here, because it's strong resistance. And then the president of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump, said that he would like to have a a bearish dollar, right? So this is kind of putting like a bad bias, bearish bias on the gold, right? So this level here would be, we have to pay attention to that, and then not be surprised that the market could going to test here and doing like a retreat. So that's why it's looking the same strategy as the goal, that we're going to test this level here at the dollar 33 750, and then looking to short this market here. Okay, it's follow the same strategy. Okay, so don't miss that. All right. So be factual, just watching continuously the news and be aware of that. Okay. So stable macroeconomic data, even bad PMI, ISM, stable PCE core, so it's the personal consumer expenditure, stable GDP as well, and also bad trade balance, and good consumer confidence index, so this is sentiment index. So people feel that markets, the economy is going well. It's just because they think that they have a poor government which is run the country, right? So it's a completely political and subjective feeling, is not objective feeling, right? To finish this proposal, so you see here that the strategy for the gold, as I said before that we developed this presentation, the speculative movement will be 1280, but for the very low risk will be on the 1240. If you're day traders, you want to moderate the risk, we can looking to buy between 1250 and 1265, right? And you must be very patient if you're looking to buy gold, because gold are strongly dependent for the macroeconomic data and also the geopolitical concern. So you not have to to rush to buy gold. If when you want to trade gold, you have to treat gold as like an investor, not a day traders, right? Even if you day trade gold on the futures contract, those stuff, it's depend, right, of your horizon. And for the euro bond, as now it's a neutral to bullish, right? Because we are very involved in the market. It's a narrow ascending channel. The fact that we do have the buyback asset program, which is bond buying massively by company, and also the easing for the accessible for the credit, is a kind of giving the possibility for the company for re-stimulating the growth. So it's a kind of QE base for the company, and it's also it will support also the Italy country, because they have like kind of recession atmosphere. So the ECB prepared to just support them and then make sure that they will have sustainable growth in the economic area zone. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was François again. If you like it, so please leave me a thumbs up and support this channel, support this program. It's for me it's important to have a feedback from you, and then I can continue keep going that and share that to your friend. And if you eventually interested, you can take a look definitely to our website, which is www.globalstreettrader.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice week. Bye bye.